Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is our last hour for today, week 21. We survived the releasing of the lycanthrope and are hunkered down in the Lord, I can never remember his name's place. Salvador. Hopefully Lord not coming home tonight. His house.
Yeah. Lord not coming home tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I finish my scout around and I go in and we have this conversation that we dealt with Poison Guy, this like shocked, worried look goes over Colby's face, and he snaps his fingers to summon Donkey.
Donkey comes trotting in looking...
I was wondering what happened to Donkey.
He comes trotting in real quick, looking rather winded.
What happened? Never mind.
He just looks at you.
Sragg, does he look kind of drunk?
Donkey looks rather almost like he was afraid.
I'd say he looks pretty good right now, pretty confident.
Wild empathy. I can ask Donkey what happened.
The empathy you can get the...
Colby has, it's almost like he could partially answer that.
Donkey and Colby go way back.
Anyway,
yep.
I find
So y'all just...
I guess I would find someplace inside for him tonight. He's not staying out in the stables.
Not tonight.
No.
Not with all the events that's happened tonight. No, don't leave him out in the stables. Smurrrrh's favorite place is this.
You're in the... There are 3 rooms to the servants' quarters, so there'd be one you gave to him.
I asked him which room was the butler's.
She leads you to the biggest one.
Yeah, it's Donkey's now.
All right. We lock Donkey up in there. No windows. He's safe.
Is there a second story to this estate?
Yeah, but that was taken up by the Lord's rooms. If I
I'd like
were playing for you, I could show you, but
no. But I'd like to find a place on the second level where the window looks out the main, like coming into the place.
Okay, I get you.
So I'm just kind of sitting in that room watching.
All right. Smaller room, but pretty large window in.
Yeah, I turn down. There's no light in the room. I all off so I can see better outside.
The rest of the monsters, I mean, the Gree family of the Willow, are going to stay in the servants' quarters.
I let Adara know that I'm going to keep watch.
All right.
I'll need a few hours in the morning, but after that, I'll be back, ready to go.
All right, I will stay with the family. I'm going to ask the family about any very cheap plain clothing and explain that my vow does not allow anything of the kind of finery that was in the Lord's room. I need something simple.
The mother looks, I got just the thing.
I got what
Heads
you
back
need.
to one of the other. Tosses you a pair of particularly smelly twill garments. They, trust me, those aren't worth anything.
All right.
Glad I could help.
I'll find some means to wash them off, let them dry, and I'll put them on in the morning once they're dry.
Okay. So, that's it for y'all's actions this evening. I was going to set about business in the kitchen, cook something for you. And it puts to shame anything you've ever.
Once more, without a robot. Oh, Smurrrrh's dad's cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think
Mom
put something to shame.
Oh, the mom. Oh wow, she's even better. That's crazy.
And with
This is the first time
what-
I've actually been hungry in years. I will request food when she starts cooking. No, my vows keep me from needing to eat.
It's the
I
bear
have
in you.
not been this hungry in years of her
this
life.
is wonderful cuisine, actually. She used all the tricks she learned from dear old daddy. Some of the ones that she passed on to her little Role. And prepared for you a wonderful feast worth 11 gold a plate. No, I'm kidding.
Does not count against the vow.
I know, just messing with you.
Colby puts the bill.
It's good. It's real good.
Spitting it there, it's worth the gold.
Oh, man.
I'd love to say that morning came uneventfully, but shit's already gone down.
Yeah.
Hey. No more shit goes down for morning comes. Now, everybody that's safe inside the castle, y'all just wait there. Good morning. You wake up in a field.
Where the fuck am I?
You are
Dude,
completely naked.
Oh,
Up there's
Cutting out a lot.
Yep.
dang it.
You heard
Hang
that.
on.
Talking 3-second bursts.
Woke up in a field.
Go up in a field. There's tall grass all around you. Did you hear that?
Yep.
You look off in the distance. You think you make out Silvery Moon.
Oh dear.
You're drenched in blood, I would assume.
Yeah.
There's a
I looked down
massive
at myself.
hole in the wall. Yeah. You are drenched in blood. And there is a massive hole in the wall.
Oh. Okay. I'm that close to Silver Moon?
You're close enough to make it out.
Crinkling.
Smurrrrh, I can hear you eat crinkling and eating.
Sorry.
I did my crinkling away from my mic.
Thought it was rain at first.
And it's raining outside.
Okay.
Can't
So there's a
really tell
massive
anything
hole.
else.
Massive hole in Silver Moon.
Yep, in the wall.
Which way's the estate?
Well, let's do a survival check and see where you are. Okay. If you head off back to the east, you should make it to the estate.
All right.
Maybe northeast a bit.
I guess I'll start heading in that direction. Keeping an eye out for trouble.
Okay.
It's a very general statement, knowing that Smurrrrh's out there.
Just a point here. If he knows that's Silvery Moon, and he knows
Yep.
which way north, south, east, west is,
Yeah.
he doesn't need a survival check.
He what?
Doesn't need a survival check.
He should know generally the direction he needs to go in, but to find the exact path.
The survival check was just to determine what side of Silver Moon he was on, because he's only
Yeah.
seen it once.
No, but he knows north, south, east, west.
Yeah, but if I was
Right.
looking at a wall of Silver Moon, I wouldn't know I was looking at the north wall of Silver
Yeah, you
Moon.
would. Same way you know.
Oh, if you knew you were north, yeah, never mind. It's getting late.
Because you can track.
I
the
see
sun.
the logic. I see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Never
The
mind.
orientation of the sun.
It's
Yeah.
it's one of those things if a man walks into a bar and says, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I also have tracking, so I could tell just by looking at like Oh, look, the moss is on this side of the tree.
reverse track yourself back to the.
There is no movement down there by the hole in the wall, by the way.
Okay.
Just for reference, no seeming attack. Smurrrrh, good morning. You kind of roll. You roll over slightly, and your arm droops off the side. You look to see a large cliff face that you almost rolled off.
Sragg.
You look up to see the leg of a mountain goat.
Is there any more of the mountain goat, or is it just a leg of a mountain goat?
Just the leg.
Okay. I look around for things to make a fire to cook some mountain goat leg.
There are some rather dried shrubs. Looks like that might have been his source of food in the area. You
Okay.
could try to make a fire with that. Off in the distance down below, you
Yeah.
do notice you can see a silvery moon that direction over to the west of you. But much closer is the manor of Lord Salvador.
I do recognize my surroundings.
Yeah, you know you didn't make it too awfully far. You flew off into the distance, found food, and that was about it. Did what was due. You notice, look, there's one spot that smells really bad. Almost like
You became a robot there.
It's like,
You goated.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's real bad.
All right.
Bad.
Yeah, so I'll try and make a fire, cook up some goat leg, and if I that
Roll a
stuff then.
survival check.
Yeah, okay. That seems legit. What's my survival at? Okay. That's in the wrong chat. I always do that. It's because they're on different tabs.
Okay. You cook it up very nicely. No problem getting the fire going.
It smells so good. We catch a whiff of it back at the estate.
Afraid not.
Do I?
No, you're the other direction.
Oh, okay.
So, good morning at the castle.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
at
this
least
is
Wolf didn't decide that he wanted some boar.
this is true. Wait, what would even happen?
It'd be bad.
Yeah, but
It would.
like,
It would
is
be
silver,
terrible.
Is silver the only way to kill a lycanthrope?
No,
No.
that's not.
It's just the only way to bypass the damage reduction.
Okay.
I'd be spitting out arrowheads.
Oh, right, it's a damage.
Yeah.
reduction. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna find a door, grab a bite of this amazingly awesome smelling food, and tell her I'm going to take my 2-hour siesta.
Are you sure you can recall your spells yet?
He's gonna nap.
Regardless of my spells, I need to sleep.
Ah. Go ahead then.
I can pray at any time the sun's out.
Fiver. Stop it.
Animal issues.
Yeah, both of you. That's hilarious. The animal uprising is happening.
Mine's just lying comatose, like right there.
She decided she wanted to go after the napkin that I'd had pizza rolls with.
Mine's begging for nachos.
You don't have tracking, but you can just like have spells that can hunt us down. Can you not, Aaron?
Yeah, but we don't have access to our spells right now.
Don't you?
Colby's kind of just, he might
It's
head out to
24
try and
hours
find
of-
you, but
Under.
24 hours
Alright.
on the spell too.
So, let's consult the oracle dog. So, should they have a random encounter? While they're naked and alone in the woods? Huh? Yes? We should kill them?
I think he's confused. He's like, I don't think that's a good idea.
He doesn't like it.
Why do I hang out with you? You're so evil.
He knows why. Okay.
After my siesta, I'll gear up, grab Rick's backpack, and head in the direction the blood trail is going on donkey.
Okay.
I will
On
suggest
donkey.
to him to take donkey. Yeah.
Okay. You trot off in the direction.
With family.
You trot off in the direction of the blood trail, and it doesn't take too long before you see a half-elven nobly walking nude through a field.
As I approach, I throw him his bag.
Glorious day, Colby.
Brisk walk this morning. No. I grab the bag. I grab my shitty clothes out of there. Put them back on.
Well, if you don't like them.
You,
I think I've had enough. I grabbed the decanter and I like spray myself off.
Okay.
Then I put on the clothes. Then I put on the ring.
I forgot to mention that. Yes, Colby, he is still covered in blood. Looks wonderful. You can only imagine. At least none of it seems to be his.
could be his for all I know.
Yeah, that's true.
To like recall the memories.
No, you don't. That's the bad part. You don't really know exactly what happened.
Because it doesn't say that here.
Right, you don't recall.
It depends on your DM.
Okay.
Some DMs allow a will save to remember it. Some of them just roll for it.
No,
It depends on-
it specifically says here you do a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
See if you
right.
recall.
Do your check. Do your check. The thing is a DC 15, is it not?
Yes.
Okay, wisdom check of 15 to figure out what the hell happened. Both of you,
Probably not
Smurrrrh and
gonna
Rick,
get it.
right quick.
Yeah.
Hurry. Come on, Smurrrrh. Roll 2. And then you'll become aware of your condition. Nope. Smurrrrh, son, you've got a condition.
Although not confirmed, I remember everything about the night. I woke up covered in blood, naked, in a fucking field. I'm not
Yeah.
retarded.
You're pretty sure something bad happened.
Don't remember, but
Yeah. So, do you have? I ask you if you have your wing, or do you need a ride? Your ring. Not wing.
I'm good. I slip on the ring.
All right, what happens?
Where's Smurrrrh?
I don't know yet. I'm sure he's on his way back. He's a werewolf bat thing.
All right, I'll see if I can help find him.
Smurrrrh's broke the mold. I think it's probably best that we head back
You
to the
haven't-
castle.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the castle.
You haven't told him that Smurrrrh is a halfling.
Right.
So I'm gonna head back to the castle, but I mean I can probably cover more ground on my own. Just taking a quick spy around.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm heading that
So
way.
you activate your ring and pull out your stuff.
I'll be back at the
And-
castle in less than an hour.
As he flies off, I say, "By the way, we're now the proud owners of a castle until the Lord comes back."
He activates his ring, his armor appears, his sword, his shield, no wings and no glowing. Oh, yeah. Angel wings. Divine.
They're not
and
divine.
he even moved those wings.
They are not, the ring itself is suppressed until after the divinity is allowed back. It doesn't seem to be working right now.
All right.
And you aren't as shiny as usual. Just rather large and covered in metal.
Well,
Get on. Welcome to my life.
that's not true because the wearer is protected from these negative energy effects.
It's not a negative energy effect. It's a sever.
It's something different.
And I'm not divine. How is that fucking divine?
We just had this.
They
The person
are-
who made the wings used divine
They are
magic.
celestial wings.
Yeah, but he's
They
talking
are
about the rest of
wings
the armor.
celestial.
The armor still functions. The only thing that's not functioning is the warm, fuzzy feeling that comes from the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Okay, warm fuzzy feeling being
Spire. That part's not functioning currently. It's suppressed. But that's it. Everything else functions as normal. Oh, except your shield doesn't reflect spells right now, but you don't know that. Is that funny?
how is that
That's
divine?
terrible, isn't it? Spell turning is a divine spell. It's
Okay,
a cleric
well, I'll
spell.
argue that later because
Okay.
that's not what this description says.
Which description?
The Soulfire description. Carry on. Back to the castle.
All right.
On the mule, let's go.
On the mule, headed back to the castle.
Which book is the Soulfire in? For it.
Where's your... It's in the Book of Exalted Deeds under the magic items there. So that's a success there, Smurrrrh. Not too hard.
As I see him fail with his wing thing, I said, "Don't worry, this power outage is supposed to end later today."
Power outage. Fucking hydro companies. Even in medieval times.
Yeah.
So,
The effect
Swear to God, I'm
comes
losing
from a
Benson.
cleric of 7th level. It is considered divine. It is.
okay. I thought I was right on that. I'm glad to have it confirmed.
Mhm.
What is that one for?
I'll argue my argument later. There's an argument to be made here.
Success. All right, Smurrrrh. While y'all are doing that, back to Smurrrrh, who is now wearing the fur from that goat leg as a loincloth, carrying a tree for a great club. What are you doing now, Smurrrrh?
Carrying a what for a great club?
Tree,
Free.
part of a tree. Wasn't a big tree. You're muted, Smurrrrh. Just letting you know.
I made myself a weapon and a loincloth.
I'm so proud of you.
Heading back towards the what's it called? The Lord's place slowly and cautiously.
All right, then. With your speed and their speed, y'all will arrive back at the manor just in time to see in the distance something green carrying a stick flying towards the manor. You can't make it out from this distance, but you have a rough idea.
Told you he'd be fine.
You recognize the flying pattern.
Looks like a bat on drugs.
Since gargoyles don't exist, I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
They
You
do.
know he has the poster.
They
The
do.
DM is making his own monsters.
Well, they exist anyway. Just so you know. And you would know that. It's okay. But it's daytime. So that doesn't make any sense. It's not a gargoyle. It must be Smurrrrh. Or is it Roland Willowbottom III?
Oh, that's great.
No, it's Batman. It's clearly
Y'all gonna
Batman.
wait for him there?
That
You gonna wait
orc
for him there or go in?
fling.
No, we go in.
All right. Head on in.
Well, I go in. I don't know what Rick does. I set Donkey up in the stables if there's anything left of them.
Did you come back?
They seem to have, when you get in, the Smurrrrh's family has brought his possessions downstairs. You see the sister is staring at that hammer, the head of it being bigger than her.
I let him know that Smurrrrh's a renowned fighter, and this is his weapon of choice.
She's just like slack-jawed.
Many a monster have been reduced to a vapor of red mist.
But he was the small one. Looks back.
Something tells me he may have been experimenting with some growth hormones.
There's nothing small about him now.
All right, Mr. Gree, you land.
All right. Where am I?
The main entrance to, with the broken door and the open door, the main hall. You see your family gathered inside, along with your new family.
All right. I throw my
Colby and Donkey and Riclamin.
I throw my great club behind me, the one I fashioned, just sort of discarding it now, and saunter over and get my stuff. Like, guys, what happened? I mean, I know I think I transformed.
His bear cloak back to him.
You scored the roll, didn't you? You know exactly what happened, don't you?
Yeah, he
But
remembers.
I mean, in here, I mean, I know I transformed, but things are kind of a mess in here.
No, we're downstairs or upstairs? We're downstairs.
There's where Riclamin made the guard mush all the way out the door.
You're talking about the new painting we've done in red.
Yeah.
That wasn't you.
Oh.
Riclamin made fine, well, not fine work, but short work of the guards that attempted to restrain him.
Your current condition came in quite handy for freeing Smurrrrh's family.
Yeah, I told you not to worry about it. Everything's cool.
You Smurrrrhs feel eyes upon you. See your sister and your father both staring at you. One in awe, the other in admiration.
You're so tiny.
You see the father look over towards Colby and Rick. I made that.
Father.
Yeah, I throw Rick a look and I say, "We made it better."
Riclamin, you have not had the pleasure of properly meeting Smurrrrh's mother, Miss Willowbottom.
She approaches. Vola Willowbottom, at your service.
As she approaches, I nudge Rick, and it's like the half is wing, not human.
A little awkwardly and confused, and I'm like, how do you do?
Who knew?
Riclamin Milner here.
Thank you for looking after my little Rolly.
I think he looked after us on more occasions than not.
Oh, Ricky.
She looks back to her little Rolly. Well, you seem to have leveled the place. Where are we going?
Yeah, that's a good question. Ricky, where should we should get them somewhere to live and maybe some things so they can, support themselves.
Where do you want them to go?
I don't know. Where would be a good place around here? Shit's kind of hit the fan.
Speaking of close by, I woke up near Silver Moon. There's a giant hole in the wall.
Maybe we should bring them with the refugees for now or something.
I think it might be a better idea to keep them with us. They all look like skilled fighters that might help us.
All right. I mean, if you guys are down with that, we could probably use your help. I just wanted to get you away from that jerkus.
I mean, this is a manor. This guy was well off, was he not? Where's his vault? Let's take his money and you can live on your own.
Never thought of that.
I mean, he's held you as slaves for how long? It's a lot of money that adds up. Yeah.
If Silvery Moon has fallen, if Silvery Moon is no longer able to take people, the nearest safe place would probably be Mithril Hall. Though I highly doubt they'd be accepted there. And so taking them back to the people who already helped.
Okay, I'll do it.
Says Merlin.
I'll do it. Give the map.
I think
Suddenly, boom! Everybody needs to make a reflex save.
They're more than welcome at my manor. Oh, we're making reflex saves.
Yes.
what?
The ground rumbles.
We seriously making reflex saves?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Seriously.
He requested it. I'm sorry.
Who did?
The
What do you
dog.
think? Okay. So far, good. So far, nope.
Is it a spell? Oh, wait,
Yeah,
you
it's
saved
it's
right
well,
now.
actually, it's physical right now.
Add 3 to mine. Mine should be 19.
Okay.
Bad.
All right. The side of the wall shakes. Everyone stays on foot, except for Adira and Colby, who are knocked off balance and fall over. There seems to be a punch in the stone of the wall where it looks like something made impact.
What the heck's going on, guys?
I
Walking
believe
around-
That is our indication to leave.
I grabbed my shit and
I help
Get geared
Colby
up.
and Adara up with my arms. Just kind of reach over and just like offer them out. If I grab them or not. And if they
Grab your
them,
crap. Let's go. If you have mounts or any other kind of fast transport, I'm saying to his family, grab it and let's go.
Does he have a stable?
get-
Horses?
Yeah, but he took most of them with him.
How many do you have?
5.
How
They
about his
start
valuables?
gathering up all their stuff. Upstairs behind the painting in the room Colby was staying in. At the doorway, you see shaking his head. Around the corner walks Ost.
What?
Who?
What?
lost.
Wait, the
Master
alchemist?
Riclamin, I found you.
Boss, what are you doing here?
Flying. Not very well.
How?
A new potion. I travel in the form of a fireball.
How's the landing?
I knew it.
Not so good. Not so good.
The
I
Russian
visited
guys-
Silvery Moon first. They're not doing too well.
How much of that was caused by the impact of your landing?
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I left just this morning. The attack there, it was quite sudden. They were besieged for quite a while, and then the rain happened.
And what after the rain?
A concentrated force came through the wall, and then literally through the wall.
From which
They
direction?
besieged. They came in through the south wall, or through the north wall, trashed the library, broke through the floor. Apparently, there was a vault under there. They plundered it and quit the city.
Do you know what was in the vault?
I do not.
A yappy dog.
You didn't see anything?
No, they plundered it and quit the city.
The city yet stands. The people are still there. They yet live.
Yes, they plundered a magic shop. People that were in the way were killed or transformed, but they seemed to be striking with purpose. And once they had what they came for, they left.
We need to go there. We need to deliver the information that we have about the book and the army itself.
Okay, we ride for Silvery Moon.
The reason I was looking for you, sir, I found something. Here, hands you a ring.
What's this?
It's one of a pair. They're called ring gates.
Oh. And how does this one work?
As long as you remain on this plane, anything you pass through it will come through the other side. And the other side just happens to be in my laboratory. Well, your laboratory that you let me use, sir.
How are the people doing?
We're doing quite well. They're not doing so well? Is it bad?
That's coming through so loud on the friggin' headset.
I'm sorry. Plague and famine? What?
Baby, baby, stop it. You do not need to cry just because Merlin's crying. No! No!
Okay.
He's
All right.
Let's okay.
Go on, baby girl.
We got two
All
options here. We stay here and attempt to deal with the lycanthropism on lycanthropy on one of you, or both of you. If we wait 2 days, we have 2 more days to try it. That's it. Then we wait for the next full moon.
Why haven't you used the potions?
I go over to Smurrrrh's wing and hold it up.
I turned to Austin and said, I didn't know if I had lycanthropy. I didn't want to use it without knowing I had lycanthropy, Austin.
Unfortunately, there's also
you do now.
There's a bit of a downside. It only works when they're in their lycanthrop form.
They are afflicted as it is. It will work. As I intended. Excuse me, Riclamin, sir. If you would put that ring gate on the ground, I have to drink this and go back to the manors.
So wait. You're saying it'll work right even when they're not in their lycanthrope form?
Yes, they will
Now
cure them
they're
as they
changed
stand
ones?
now. Yes.
Well,
So,
I'm not
if you would.
I look at Rick and say, I'm not the weird people here, but you couldn't pay me enough to drink that.
He looks at you with shock and disgust.
I hold up the wing again.
You don't like it?
I flap to get
He
the
likes
Colby's
it.
hands off my wing.
This was literally the best case situation.
Well, I need to drink this so I can go back through the ring gate.
What is that?
A shrink potion. I can make myself smaller and end up instantly at my home. Your home, but our home now, I suppose.
You have to drink a shrink potion to get through the ring gate?
It's very small. I don't think I could. Normally, I must shrink.
Do you have more of those?
Bigger on the other side.
Knowledge arcana. Don't those rings expand?
No,
His doesn't, because it's a side effect.
it's a 12 inches is as far as they go. But if he drinks a potion, he can fit into it.
Before he jumps in, I said, do you have more of those shrinking potions?
Yeah, that's what I was
Why,
going to
yes. I have 2 with me.
I would much rather deal with a mini werewolf.
I take the shrink potions, and I'm like, okay, what happens on the other side of the ring gate? Do you have to take a potion once you're on the other side?
Oh, it'll wear off.
How long till it wears off?
Varies. These matter of hours.
By any chance, is a side effect of these small shrinking potions you turn blue?
No.
Oh, okay.
There any
These I had the proper ingredients for. I've been venturing out, gathering fresh ingredients. And now, sir, I can pass messages on to you and maybe some potions should you require. Just as long as you leave a note through the ring gate.
Before you leave, you should raid this manor for anything else that you can use.
Say what? What?
She said you should raid the manor for anything you should use, if you could use anything. I mean, it's
It
Of no
glint
use.
in his eye.
This entire house is at your disposal.
He looks. You can see him making a calculation in his head and then books it down the hallway to the left.
Colby was fiddling with his mace right there. What did you just tell him?
I told him to raid this place for anything he
Okay.
needs.
Okay.
Lord knows the people
How-
who
how big are Smurrrrh's mom and Smurrrrh's sister? Would they fit through the ring gate without a shrink potion?
Most
Yeah.
likely, yes.
Okay. I look at Smurrrrh. I'm like, they're more than welcome to stay at my manor. I mean, if you can get through this side, I think your dad.
That would be great. Yeah, I'm sure they need a rest from all this, but it's up to them. You're free to do what you want now, guys. We can always meet up with you after we have to go and figure out what's going on over here.
Your sister reaches through and comes back. It seems it'll work both ways, Ma.
Well, Mrs. Willowbottom.
Well, thank you, dear. I'll be headed through then.
I give them a hug before they leave, each of them.
Before you leave, let me just write you a quick note. Let me see what I'm going to write on here.
I rustle through.
I go check. There's got to be
his office.
Yeah, there's got to be something around.
Okay.
I just write a quick note to Jack Schmidt.
Okay.
I give them their names. I tell them to, set them up.
Use the wax seal with your family ring.
Yeah, why not?
They pass on through, taking the note with promises to deliver it. And sister looking one more time to Smurrrrh. You're going to tell me how you did that. And then drops through the portal. The father goes over, looks at it, and looks back at you like, are you serious?
I hand him the shrink potion.
He takes it, flicks his thumb forward, breaks the glass bottle, and downs it.
Yes.
And steps through it as he starts shrinking instantly. He comes through the other side. Y'all hear two female voices laughing hysterically.
Nice.
In short order, Ost returns with several bags, and he's dragging a bedspread, it seems, and starts feeding things back through the ring gate. See a live chicken.
It's got to be a rabbit in there.
And yes, Smurrrrh, you see a rabbit. He just looks at it with this little glint in his eye as he drops it through.
I just kind of look at it there like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what he's doing.
Scoop.
RPGs.
Not food chains.
He takes out the potion. Yeah. Will there be anything else?
Know that we will be leaving this place empty. We don't know if anyone else will come to raid it or defend it. So if you need anything else from here, you should get it soon.
Just ask that you take the ring with you. He
Yep.
starts shrinking down and jumps through the gate.
Now, the gate. Where do I put this on my person?
It's a ring. You'll have to probably wrap it in something and put it in your bag, most likely.
Buddy already go through.
Yep.
I think
I
that
just
if they're
yelled
small
through.
form, they're supposed to be like that.
I yell through and ask her if it's compatible with
Haversack.
and or portable holes.
You know, I never tried.
It should be. It's a teleport mechanism, not a.
Now, I know it doesn't expand out past a foot, but does it shrink down?
I believe that it does. I'd have to check the actual entry. Is it the DMG?
Yeah, I'm going to go check it out right quick because I don't want to weaken y'all here if it doesn't.
Well, you know what? I'm going to pick up the thing. I'm going to, if I have to, I'll find something in the house to wrap it in, and then we'll just head on our way. So, in the interest of saving time, because there's not much time left, and you might want to leave on a cliffhanger note, rather than through manuals, let's head to Silvermoon.
There we go, 18 inches of diameter. And I don't see anything about shrinking. All right, then. So
you have a hoop.
Yep.
You have it's a pretty big hoop. It's about like that.
All I want
It just doesn't say anything about putting it in the haversack or anything about portable holes.
Doesn't say anything about it. The spells involved with it.
I trust
Gate.
us. Put it in. Put it in the haversack.
Well, because it doesn't say, it works.
Okay.
It just slips right in.
Okay. So guys, it turns out we don't have to leave. That was just our friend there. So do we hunker down here for one more night? My deity should be returning shortly, and we can attempt to break your curses tonight.
We have the whole day to enter Silvery Moon and get back to here. And see what's happened.
Silvery Moon wasn't far.
Not too far.
Yeah, that's true, but it might be better to... Is your hold spell a guarantee? Or is there a check against it? Can you fail it?
I'm assuming it's a will. Is it a will save for your control? What is it?
Counter moon.
Counter moon. What is that? Will? Or no resistance?
Let me go to it. Counter moon is a will to negate it.
Okay.
Does it say you have to?
Can you voluntarily fail your check?
Yes. Yes, you can.
So he can voluntarily fail to be not countered. Okay, good. So if you don't want to change, you can voluntarily fail the check. So yes, it's guaranteed.
You can also attempt to control her shape.
You can.
Following the first night.
Yes. Once you're most can. You haven't got the save yet.
Did you do a save on that? Like, honestly? Hey, by the way, you were out killing everybody. Oh!
Well, then it's more one of those of, can you remain conscious while it's going on? And then after that, it's well, maybe I can stop it. Currently, you're full blackout. Smurrrrh remembers eating that goat.
Your will save is immediate, though? Like, except for the first change, your will save happens the second you change, and if you save it, then you're conscious and can control yourself, and then you can do another change to revert.
So, y'all want to stay here tonight?
You are not under the moon.
What do you guys want to do? Go to Silver Moon or stay here?
You can attempt to revert even if it's the moon. You can force it. It's a higher check.
It's much, much more difficult.
Yeah.
Really, I'm fine with whatever y'all want to do. Y'all could stay here. Y'all could go to Silver Moon. Y'all could wander off into the forest with no healer. I mean, whatever. I'm good.
My vote is we stay tonight until we can attempt to break the curse on one of you.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
All right. How long will it be before my spirit companion is able to return to me, David?
Your spirit companion will return the same time everything else does, I'm assuming. Yes? Or did he leave for the... he left for the message, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had to travel all the way to the lycanthropes.
Mm-hmm. Would be the other Silvery Moon of the Moonwood. Pretty near to the Coldwood, actually.
Yeah.
But
so he'll
it is a spirit. It's completely unhindered.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got speed. I'm sure it's probably the same as a ghost, right? It's like fly or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still going to be a while.
Okay.
All right.
It is mentally linked to my spirit and my sentience, so anything in reverse, I'll know what it was and I'll know what it was told.
Okay.
I just can't have it call spells for me while it's doing this task.
Right. Well, y'all, I guess this is basically the point. Smurrrrh says whatever. Riclamin said,
goes and loots behind the painting.
you go, you pull the painting, and it is open. Someone made the mistake of talking.
What?
Painting is pulled aside. Vault door is open. It seems like acid ate through the hinges.
Okay. Nothing left in there?
Nope.
Okay. Good job, Ost. Carry on. Guess we're doing fuck all for today.
I'm waiting patiently in the sunlight to receive my guidance again.
You're going to be waiting a while. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to search the house for any other appropriate clothes or anything useful that they might be able to use, since I do have knowledge arcana and an understanding of things that I might run into. Anything that might be of use, I'll bring to Riclamin to identify.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a search of the house.
Look for nobles' clothes.
All right. And in the room that Smurrrrh transformed in, there's an armoire that has noble's clothing in it. You don't seem to find anything that looks magical as far as your searching is going.
Okay.
I find a nice pair. I'll just take it out.
You find it's not exactly your color, but it's fancier than what you're wearing currently.
Yeah, switch it up.
Okay.
Do we find any seals of this person's nobility? Any stamps, any rings, any of that sort of thing?
Nope. Country estate. Yeah. Didn't keep a lot of stuff here. The stuff that was on his writing desk was closed up and taken with him.
Okay. Is there a library? Is there any place to do research?
He had a couple of books here, but I wouldn't go as far as say a library. There's a bookshelf.
Okay.
Searching through the place takes up majority of the day.
Okay. When our divinity is returned to me, let me know so I can put my health back to the right total.
Okay. And then as dusk approaches,
we end the night.
Dusk approaches and Paylor returns back. Your benefits come back to you. And he says, Paylor comes back, looks, you feel this disappointment.
What?
He missed the Colby show.
Oh, you didn't miss
the
much,
cable. The cable went out.
If I sensed that, I said it'd be really amazing if I had a counter to that. Because something tells me in a couple weeks that Buddy Crazy Child that cast this will no longer be a babbling idiot and be able to do it again.
Kind of scary, huh?
Yeah. Anyways, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, we're going to.
That sounds good.
Everybody, we'll do it off stream, but details will be posted on the website homerj.net. Usually we stream on Saturdays. For everybody who watched, thanks for watching. Does anybody want to do some shoutouts?
Thanks for watching.
Shoutouts to all my peeps.
Yeah,
Peace, yo.
You can catch up with everything on the YouTube. Everything's posted there. Catch y'all next week, hopefully. Bye.
Later.
Hopefully we live.